Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope all of you are fine. Yes, and helping your mother at home in their household work. Yes. So, students, those who are doing, a big star for all of them. Yes. And those who are not helping their mother and parents at home, please do help your parents. Yes. So, by this, let me start with a social science class. And in today's social science class, we are taking which subject? Which subject discussion we are doing? We are doing subject social and political life 1. Yes, we are taking the discussion of chapter 1, subject social and political life 1. And in this subject, we are studying Unit 1. Unit 1 is diversity. Yes, and in diversity, chapter number 1, we are discussing understanding diversity. Yes, we are discussing about chapter 1, understanding diversity. In earlier topics, in earlier classes, we have discussed about different topics which were covered in this chapter, understanding diversity. And today we will do a quick recapitulation what we have studied in the earlier class, and then we will move to the further topic of this chapter, understanding diversity. Yes, so diversity in India, the topics which we have discussed in earlier class are diversity in India. We have discussed about diversity in India, that how different culture, background, religion, people are living in India. How do we explain diversity? We took two different example of two different states. One was Ladakh and one was Kerala. We discussed about the life of the people living in Ladakh and Kerala. Yes, and then we found that the historical and geographical factors influence the diversity of the religion. Yes, we discussed about the historical and geographical factors which influence the diversity of a particular region. Yes, so these all are the factors which influence the diversity. And so we have already discussed about that historical and geographical factors influence the diversity of a region. Now students, we will just do a quick recapitulation of the historical and geographical factors which influence the diversity of a region. We have taken two examples, Kerala and Ladakh. So we will discuss about and analyze about these two states. While Kerala and Ladakh are quite different in terms of their geographical features, the history of both regions have seen similar cultural influences. Both regions were influenced by Chinese and Arab traders. Yes, it was the geography of Kerala which allowed for the cultivation of spices, and the special geographical culture of Ladakh and its wool that drew traders to these regions. So, as there were, in these two states, the geographical factors were different, but then that too, if we talk about Kerala, there was a cultivation of spices, and in Ladakh there was wool being produced by the special goat, which attracted the traders to visit these two regions. Thus, history and geography are often tied in the cultural life of a region. Okay, the influence of diverse culture is not merely a thing of a past only. Our present lives are also affected about when we move from one place to another place in search of work, and each move of our cultural traditions and the way of life slowly becomes a part of the new place where we are living. Yes, so how the cultural mixture is being done, that can be understood when we move from one place, old place, to a new place, and we adopt the culture of that new place. Yes, now similarly in our own neighborhood we live close to people from several communities, isn't it? Our daily lives are bought the ways in which we do things together, hear stories about others' life, customs, tradition, and we practice the others' religion also. Yes, India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. So now we are talking about unity in diversity. That after having a different type of culture, religion, background, region background differences are there, you know food habit are different, then also we are united, and India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. So we have a strength, that our in diversity is our strength. When the British ruled India, women and men from different culture, religions, regional backgrounds came together to oppose them. You all know that when the Britishers were there ruling India, then all the community peoples, all the religion people, cultural people, and the region peoples united as a one, and come together and oppose against the rules which were imposed by the Britishers. Yes, India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different backgrounds in it. As we all know that our freedom fighters were of different religion and different culture. So India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different background. They worked together to decide joint actions. They went to jail together, and they found different ways to oppose the Britishers. Yes, because they were of different religion, after they were having different culture, they were having different background, then also they come together to oppose Britishers and to throw British government out of India. Yes, interestingly, the British thought they could divide Indians because they were so different, and then continue to rule them. But interestingly, what Britishers do? Britishers thought that they can divide India, because in India people were of different religion and culture. So they started divide and rule policy. Yes, they bought the divide and rule policy also, but they were not successful in doing so. And they did this divide and rule policy so that they can divide the Indians and they can rule over India for long time. But the people showed how they could be different and yet be united in their battles against the British. But the Indian people showed the Britishers that after being different in different in different fields, they were united. They were all Indians, and they were against the Britishers, and they started the battle against British government. This is a very good song which was sung just after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar. You have studied about Jallianwala Bagh in class 5th. Yes, in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar, this song was written, and this song was sung just after the incidents was happened in Amritsar. So you can just read this song. Don't forget the days of blood, oh friend. In the midst of your happiness, remember to shed a tears for us. The hunter has torn away every single flower. Do plant a flower in the desert garden, dear friend. Having fallen to the bullets we slept in Jallianwala Bagh, do light a lamp on this lonely grave, O friend. The blood of Hindus and Muslims flows together today. Do soak your robe in this river of blood, dear friend. Some rot in jails while others lie in their graves. Do shed a few tears for them, O friend. So this was a very beautiful, song which was sung just after the incident which was happened in Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. And this song was sung after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar, in which a British general opened fire on a large group of unarmed peaceful people, killing many and wounded even more. So what was a Jallianwala Bagh massacre? In this, the Britishers opened the fire when when there were the people were united to have the meeting. These Britishers opened a fire, and in that fire, lots of people were killed and many were wounded. Many men and women, Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, rich, poor, had gathered to protest against the Britishers. This song was composed and sung to honor the memories of those brave people who were, united in Jallianwala Bagh and were killed by the Britishers when they opened the fire on a large group of people. So this song was to give respect to all those people who died in this Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Songs and symbols that emerged during the freedom struggle serve as a constant reminder of our country's rich traditions of respect for diversity. So, if we talk about the unity in diversity in our country, lots of songs and symbols have been emerged at the time when there was freedom fight going on, freedom struggle was going on, and that these all songs and symbols were the constant reminders to our country's rich tradition and respect towards the diversity in our country, India. Yes, do you know, students, the story of Indian flag? Yes, no? Let me tell you. It was used as a symbol of protest against the British by people everywhere. So this flag, Indian flag, was used as a symbol by the people of India, by the freedom fighters, to protest against the Britishers by the people everywhere in our country. In his book, The Discovery of India, Jawaharlal Nehru says that Indians' unity is not something imposed from the outer, but rather. So, in the book, the Jawaharlal Nehru wrote in his book, The Discovery of India, that the Indian unity is not something which comes from outside or it is being imposed from outside. It is something which comes from within, from our heart. Our Indian unity is such a strong thing which comes from the heart of the Indian people. It is not something which was imposed on the people on the Indian people. It was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. So everything which was, every unity, everything which the Indian people were doing, and the customs, the practices which they were following were, acknowledged. They were given a great respect and were encouraged. And this all things were, promote the feeling of unity among the Indians. It was Nehru who coined the phrase unity in diversity. So it was Jawaharlal Nehru only who write this phrase, who coined the phrase unity in diversity. That after being so much diverse, after being so much things different in ourselves, we all are united. You, as a Indians, we all are united to describe the country. So he coined the phrase unity in diversity to just describe our country India. Yes, India's national anthem, composed by Rabindranath Tagore, is another expression of the unity of India. So our national anthem, our national flag, our national song, our national, animal, flower, bird, these all are the symbols which shows the unity in diversity, that we all are united after having so much of diversity. And our India's national anthem, which was composed by Rabindranath Tagore, it was also one of the expression to show the unity of India. In what ways does the national anthem describe this unity? Tell me, students, do you know how this national anthem describe the unity among the people of the country India? Let me tell you how it shows the unity in diversity. Our national anthem is surely an expression of national unity in the following ways. Our national anthem reflects the diversity of the country in terms of religions, language, region, and how such a diversity form our motherland, India. Yes, so after being so much diverse in terms of religions, languages, regions, taste, then also this how such diversity form our motherland India, it shows in our national anthem. It is our national anthem where people from various backgrounds, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or sex, stand up and sing in unison, paying respect and gratitude to the country. It captures the very essence of our country, India. So this way, how unity in diversity is shown by our national anthem. When the national anthem is sung, all the people, whether they are Muslim, Sikh, Isai, whether they are of any caste, creed, religion, they all stand and pay gratitude and respect towards our country, India, and the national anthem of our country, India. Yes. So, do you now understood how in India unity, after being so much diverse, we all are united? Yes. and we are proud of this thing. Yes. So students, today what you have to do, we have completed the explanation of the chapter 1. Yes, of the subject social and political life 1. So you have to read this chapter thoroughly, and whatever doubts you have, you can clear it in the doubt clearing session. Okay, so the homework is read chapter 1 of social and political life 1. So if anything which you find you are not able to understand in the doubt clearing session, you can raise your query and I will solve your query. Till then, have a nice day students and enjoy your